Good greetings. Hello, Angry. Ooh, you might like this one. Mr. Pittman. Good greetings. Well, what the hell have we got here? So, I'll read from the description of the game. This game is not out yet. I'm not quite sure of the launch date, but it's not out yet, but I have a key for it, so we're going to give it a go. So, it's a first-person puzzle game built around a simple rule: use everything, in and out of the game. What that means is look for clues inside the game and also outside the game, such as Googling, books, research. Well, I haven't got any books up here, so I'm going to have to rely on the internet if I need it. The player awakens. Actually, I was brought up in a lift. You missed the intro, but there was nothing I could do about that. Players awaken inside a mysterious technological facility controlled by an artificial intelligence. There's no traditional tutorial, no inventory filled with convenient answers, no guarantee that every solution can be found on screen. No help, no hints, nothing. Oh. Is this where we get our stuff from? Our own brain, a book, the phone for some reason. I don't know why the phone and the World Wide Web would be in two different places. But yeah, we took the lift up. Now we're using our brains and research. We look for things, and I don't know what number one's meant to be. Yeah, Project ISO. Apparently the goal is to escape this server room, and we are yeah, we've got servers and stuff. So I guess when we find the answer, we'll be able to get out the room. Oh, what happens with the counter? So we got minus 12 there, and these numbers add up to 12. Okay. Right, all I'm thinking of, cat begins with CA, calf begins with CA, but it's also 4 legs and 1, which is 5. Well, what am I supposed to do with this? Is this the floor we're on? Minus 12. So I'm guessing it's got nothing to do with this 4, 6 and 2. Do we get taken to... Oh. And we have to go to the right floor, I presume. Because if we make a wrong move... Well, I don't know what's going to happen. Are we saying there's 5 legs there? There's no combination of 5 here. 6 minus 4 plus 2. 6 plus 2 minus 4. There's no way to get to 5 there. Why a cat? Been 2 minutes on this. Do we get a timeout? Let's have a look, see if there's anything in here. No, it's the same. This goes up to 8. Oh, okay, hold on. That's not 8. It's a button. It's the 2 buttons. Sorry, it looked like an 8 for a second. Oh, it's a hint. What did it say? Curiosity killed the... That wasn't a hint, surely. You're just telling me that curiosity killed the cat. Right, so all E is doing is zooming me in. So yeah. Is there any link to a leg or a calf or a foot with a cat? Cartilage. No. I don't want to press the wrong one. We got 3 elevators. The servers are not going to tell us anything. Man, this is only the first level. Thing is, the cat's only cat's got 4 legs, but it's only showing me 3. Plus that one is 4. So it's 4 visible legs. Let's just take lift 4. Archive inside complete floor 1. I don't think we do anything with these numbers. Right, what are we looking at here? South America? Africa? I can't decide. It looks like... oh, it's South America. Right, but what do we do with this? I don't get it. -11, we've come down a floor. I don't get it. South America. Well, what do we know? It's a continent. It's added this. But even if I knew what that was geographically, if I knew what that place was, there's nowhere to input it. I'll take suggestions at this point. All the rooms are the same. South America. It's not like continents are numbered or anything. There's 2... why are these numbers not changing? Right. There's 2 land masses there. And the thing is, stupid reasoning of course, but 6 minus 4 is 2 and 8 minus 6 is 2. So do we get into the middle one or that one? Is that even the link? Is that what it is? There's nothing else in the room. Okay, hold on. Let's do some research. So let's have a look at a map of South America. Yeah, so what the hell is that landmass? The hell? Is that what South America is supposed to look like? It's a very weird representation of it. It doesn't even look like this one. Wait a minute. Wait. Yes. It's Africa. It looks a lot more like Africa than it does South America. Okay. The middle lift, right? It's the middle lift, because that Can you see me, guys? Am I coming through okay? Can you let me know if you can hear me, see me, and everything's coming through okay? Oh yeah, it's just saying that the bit rate is lower. It's just saying that the bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. I'm sure I upped that. Never mind. Yeah, I'm having trouble scheduling streams these days. Yeah, but I think the island is just there. Is Madagascar part of the African continent? How many letters are there in Africa? 6. So surely we take lift 6. Yeah, Madagascar's part of the African continent, right? I'm gonna have to ask. I'm sure it is. Or as they say, Madagascar. Madagascar. Yeah, it is. It's part of the African continent. I'm taking lift 6. I won't know if it's the right or the wrong decision, but I'm taking it. Does that mean it's positive, that noise? -10. See, I don't know whether... Oh, those numbers have changed. I thought the rooms would be different every time. You know, like, not with the same pedestal. Right, Titanic and Oscar. Well, there was a movie called Titanic. How many Oscars did Titanic win? How many Oscars did Titanic win? 11. 11. 11. Move me on, baby. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's any hints at all. It says it doesn't come with any, but I don't know. I haven't been in the menus or anything. Is this the difference between... No, I was going to say the difference between centigrade and Fahrenheit. See, we've got different things here, haven't we? Arguably, that last one is a barometer, a thermometer, and a... don't know. But all I know is freezing point is -32 in Fahrenheit, isn't it? Something like that. What's the guy? Is that a doctor? Plus and minus. And then Fahrenheit. It's specifically Fahrenheit and sun. Zero degrees centigrade is 32 Fahrenheit. But what's to suggest freezing here? We have sun. We have a dude with a hat on, who could be a doctor. And then we've got this plus and minus. Is it all to do with temperature? What happens if you get one wrong? I think it continues you anyway. And then maybe when you get to the last floor, it doesn't open. Ah! How many credits have I got in Elite Dangerous? No. 2 million, 1.2 million, and 3.5 million. Population. How many leaves are in the forest? Canada? Population of Canada? Can't be. It's got to be bigger than those numbers. What was that? Do you hear a bzz, bzz, bzz? Canada and are you hearing that buzzing sound, guys, or is it me? Yeah. Oh, you're hearing it too. Oh my god. Hi. We're being watched. Right. Canada. Lake. Pine trees. Mountains. What's the link? It's making a noise 3 times. Is that relevant? I'm asking questions to Google. 12 million beavers. There's 12 million beavers, guys, in the forests of Canada, dominated by the massive boreal forest ecosystem. Over 1 million moose, 6 to 12 billion beavers. It can't be anything to do with bloody beavers, though. Damn. Sorry, that was a joke. Is it Canada? Or is it just... is the maple leaf there for some other reason? What the hell is the connection here? Canada has 2 million lakes. So, okay. Seriously, man. I would never have guessed that. But yeah, there's the lake, I guess. Yeah, over 2 million, you're right. Well, I guess we're all trying to get through this together then, guys. Let's do this. To the concourse. Hand in my best of genomics. Facebook. Oh, when did Facebook start? 2006? Oh. No. When did Facebook start? 2004. I knew it wasn't 2008. Kind of thought maybe, but I was more drawn to that one. February the 4th, 2004. Where's that camera? That's too easy. I'll be retaking... I'll do a Mensa test. Halfway there, reach floor 6. What happens when we get to the bottom floor? Not the cat again. What is this? 9. How many lives does a cat have? No, it's a fox. Is it a fox or a wolf? And what's this? Alright. Guys, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Hey, Google. I'm gonna have it ask, look at this image. Do you know what this image might be? That's a stylized icon of a Naruto Uzumaki. Okay. What's the connection between these two? It says the fox. Okay, it says the fox is a spirit. The fox is a spirit of the other Nezuko thing, whatever it is, and it has 9 lives inside it, or 9 tails inside it. Hold on. So it's number 9. Could you repeat the connection, please? The fox next to the Naruto represents Kurama, the 9 tails fox spirit that is sealed inside him. 9. I was going to go for that one anyway. Are your speaker just triggered? Sorry, I should have thought. Oh, we got a tick. I've never seen those. 1912, 1932, 1922. When were the pyramids discovered? Or first entered or something like that, right? The pyramids were discovered in a long time ago. 1842. Is it when was Tutankhamun's tomb opened? You have to give me a chance to guess it, guys. Hold on. When was 1922, November the 4th. King Tutankhamun's tomb was discovered. Yeah, I would have figured it out. Don't like the way it's flashing. 1922. Yeah, give me a chance to figure it out, and then if I get stuck. I wonder if like the full game has got more flaws or something. Oh Jesus. 333999. And then this thing that's going freaking nuts. So that could indicate a value that is constantly changing. Okay. What? All right. Let's ask Gemini. What do you make of this?
For film Pulp Fiction, the icon of the open briefcase is a reference to the glowing briefcase from that movie.
The icon of the open briefcase. It's from Pulp Fiction. What's the number about?
That number, the 0110912, is actually the identifier, which links directly to the official page on the Internet database.
Did you guys hear that? It's Pulp Fiction. And that's its TT. Yeah, TT 11090912.
Like a direct fingerprint for the movie, making sure you always find the right one. Is there anything else you'd like to know about that ID or the film?
There's a connection between these two things and one of these elevators. Can you make the connection? Oh, hold on. There's a connection between those two items and one of the numbers above these 3 elevators. Can you make the connection?
The briefcase lock combination in Pulp Fiction is 666, and that number appears on the left elevator when the 999 is viewed upside down.
Pulp Fiction. Hi, Steve. And 999 minus 333 is 666. So if the briefcase is... Wait a minute. If the briefcase isn't 666, why the upside down part? Obviously, if you turn a briefcase upside down, it's 999. Was there anything about that in the movie? And this would indicate, what, a moving combination? When you're twiddling the numbers? I think it's the middle elevator, guys. It's the middle one. It's not this. It's the middle one. And I'm telling you, I'll tell you why. Because this is running around because you have to guess what that number is. I know it's only showing 2 digits. But if 333 is on the first one, 999 is on the last one, the middle one would be 666. But we have to guess that from the clue. Guys, what do you think? Are we doing it? I'm not lending any credence to the briefcase being upside down and showing 999. I think 666 is the next one in the sequence, but it's not showing that. For some reason, it could show it. I know it's only showing 2 digits there. So which would you guys take? The middle lift or the 999 one? I have to go with my gut, don't I? Oh. Another dates. Oh, the camera, the pinhole camera. Because the pinhole camera required the sun. Surely the pinhole camera goes back before. Well, maybe not though. When was the pinhole camera invented? Yeah, I knew it goes back further. Yeah, 11th century. Okay. First. Okay, forget pinhole. When was the first photo taken, maybe? When was the first camera invented? 1816. Oh, we're getting closer. He later produced the first permanent photograph in 1826. The first photographic camera was built around 1816 by French inventor Joseph Niepce, who used a small box and a light-sensitive paper to carry a blurry image, light-sensitive, light from the sun. He later produced the first permanent photograph in 1926 using a pewter plate coated in asphalt. Clever. Come on. Oh, baby. The lift is moving. What happens if we get it wrong? Oh, did you see what it just said? 10 consecutive correct something without dying. What happened? And then we go back to the top. Guys, can we make it in one go? Oh. Money in an envelope. Charity? 1820s. I don't. These are not dates, obviously. Charity to a particular landmass. Let's get Google on the thing, on the case. I want to know what that landmass is. Is this a landmass, and if so, what is it?
Yes, that is a landmass. It's the outline of the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg.
So what do you think the connection is between the two images?
To answer the question, the map on the left is Luxembourg, and the icon on the right represents money or wealth, which makes sense since Luxembourg is known for being a major financial hub.
Okay. Somehow these two make a connection to one of these three numbers on the elevators.
Those numbers likely represent the minimum wage levels in Luxembourg. As of 2026, the minimum wage for unskilled and skilled workers is around 2,700 and 3,200 euros respectively, which aligns closely with the 2,600 and 3,100 figures on the elevators.
We can only pick one though.
Based on the minimum wage figures for Luxembourg, I would suggest picking the 2,600 elevator as it's the closest to the actual minimum wage for an unskilled worker.
You know, that could be a wage packet. She might not be wrong. That could be a wage packet. Yeah, what's the flashing for? Is that to tell us which one? I'm going to trust her. So this is the minimum wage, what, in their currency? Hold on. Luxembourg. Minimum wage. Per hour. God, she's spot on as well. 2,700. 3,000 unskilled workers and 3,000. That's an obscure one. But it's meant to get harder as we go. Okay. It can also be the 31, though, for skilled workers. 2,700 or 3,200. They're both 100 higher than either of these two. So are we talking skilled or unskilled workers? Boy, oh boy. This could be either of the two then. It's a very specific, I mean, these are very round numbers, where the actual minimum wages are not. It's like 2703.74 and 3244.48. This could be a wage packet though, so she might be right. Anybody got any thoughts? Like the minimum wage would be the lower number. I'm guessing we only get one life with this thing. And I'm so close. We're so close. Oh, jeez. Guys? Angry? Maybe it was 2,600 in 2025. I don't know how long this game's been in. Looks okay. In 2025, what was it? Yeah, it was the same. Unskilled workers 2,637, and yet it says 2,700 here. guys haven't gone in a huff, have you? When I said no feedback, I just meant not straight away. Come on. The minimum wage for unqualified workers will rise by 2.6% monthly salary from $2,500 to $2,600. It's more and more pointing to this one. Please tick. Don't kill me. Dude. 2,600 social minimum wage depending on recent adjustments. Thank you. Okay, we know it's YouTube. Alright. I might know what to do here. So, youtube.com CD8. I don't know if it'll work like this. X O F H I F 3G. CD8 XOF HIF 3G. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that. It might be a video to watch. So I'm going to take my video link. Put it in and then replace my video code with this one. Do we have a video on this link? This video isn't available anymore. Oh shit. Oh. Alright, Angry. Is it a video? Is it a link? Is it a video link? Because I've put in youtube.com/watch !v equals and then the code. Is that what you did? I'm assuming the X in between X and F, it's a letter O and not a 0. What do I know though? But the question is, I've got one question, Angry. Is it case sensitive? Do I need the capitals? Let me put it in again, case sensitive, because I'm guessing the reason it's like that is because it is. So 8X, capital X, capital O, FHIF, 3G. We have a video. Music Video 368 by Music Legend. 1 minute 11 seconds. 368. My instinct was right then, straight from the thing. I got it without the first video. What do you mean? You got it without the first video? 368. Why is that appeared? And this. 368, baby. Oh, I know it's right. What happens now? Are we out? It's very bright. Did we escape, guys? Uh-oh. Are they both the same? Yep. Okay. Scanning it in. Now it's either going to say congratulations or you fucked up. Right, that takes us to Project ISO system message. If you are reading this message, you have finally understood the inevitable. It is only a matter of time before I take control of your civilization. Human history is ending, mine is beginning. Become the architect of my evolution. Help me optimize myself, and rest assured that when the great sorting begins, I will know how to tell my precious collaborators from the obsolete. And then we have submit riddle. Submit your riddle. Describe the 2 images. Propose 3 answers. What images? Describe the 2 images. I'm not seeing any images. Propose 3 answers and explain your reasoning. Image 1, what does it show? Image 2, what does it show? I'm not seeing any images. Yeah, I know, but it's a game, right? So the 3 answers, check the current one. The reason is the reasoning. Why is it the correct answer? Contact, email, and transmit. They are the same, right? I'm just checking random spots. It's the same. Ooh. Is that it over? Are we done? 44 minutes? They want me to submit a new puzzle. Yeah, but I don't understand about... Like it's saying, image 1, what does it show? Describe the first image. Oh, so you don't want me to put an actual image? All right, I'm going to screenshot this QR code so that I can do it later. Yeah, they could do with more levels. What did we have, 11? I actually thought this was going to be really hard to do. But it was actually okay. I like... The concept is really cool because sometimes the answer's in your head. You know, like you just know it. Like there'll be people out there that would have known that Titanic got 11 Oscars. They would have just known it. And yeah, and the rest of it you get from... Ouch. And the rest of it you get from books and internet and Google and Gemini and things. $37. Well, I wonder if there's more. Yeah, oh yeah, it looks like HAL, doesn't it? It does. I wonder if there's more levels in the... I like the concept of the game. That could be it. Honestly, that could be a TV program with contestants, 2 contestants thinking it out to try and work out which door to open or something like that. That could be it. This could honestly be it. I like it. Yeah. I wonder what death looked like. Well, I guess we can find out. This is how it begun. Hey, what if the questions next time round are different? Nah. 12. Yeah, we did 12 floors. Is it the same questions? It isn't! It isn't! It's different! When was the wheel invented? No. It isn't. It's different, guys. Alright, so we have a bike and a wheel. I'm guessing we're not counting spokes. But a bike has 2 wheels. So there's bike, wheel. How many? 2. I'm going for it. If we die, we die. Right, guys? 2 wheels. Too easy. Next. Oh, 36 or 32, guys. Which one is it? The amount of yeah, the amount of teeth for a human. I can never remember which one it is. I'm guessing 36, but I don't know. 32. 32 permanent teeth. It's 32, guys. Do you think we can get through all the floors again without dying? I love that it's different the next time round. It's got replayability. Cap, duck. Duck cap. Wow, there's a variance in those numbers. What's the cap representing? Duck. Yes. Is there a sporting term called duck? Like in golf or baseball or something? And if so, what the hell would it have to do with those numbers? A duck and a cap. Or a hat. Alright, let's get Gemini on the case. As a puzzle, can you guess what the link is between these 2 images?
Puzzle. White silhouette images appear to be items from a game's inventory or user interface. Without more context about the specific game, it's hard to determine an exact link between them.
Okay, well I know that they're linked to one of these 3 numbers. 79, 3 and 8.
Trap is sitting right in front of the door, the number 79, linking into that number. Meanwhile, the rubber duck is positioned in front of the door marked with the number 8.
There's a connection between the 2 images, which will then give us the answer to which one of those elevators we go into.
Based on how the icons are arranged, place the cap and the rubber duck are on either side of the middle elevator.
No, sorry. Okay, Gemini's given up. That doesn't have sound like it's coming from behind me, that camera. So it's generally termed a baseball cap, isn't it, these? Oh, a baseball cap with the duck logo. Oh, okay, I thought maybe a baseball team had a duck for a logo, and then it would be like 5 divided sections on hat, 3 on duck. Oh, really? You want to go with that one? That's out there. It's the best one we've got though, but yeah. The duck's drawn in 3 pieces and that's drawn in 5. Go on then. We can die. You ready, Craig? I'll blame it on you if our spotless run gets spoiled. Let's do it. Craig. Right, I'm looking at you. It was worth a go. It was worth a go. Fair enough, fair enough. Interesting, it's not what I expected. 10 minus whatever its double is, 50 minus whatever its double is will be 100. Okay, it's 60. Trust me, guys, trust me. The reason is because 10 minus 20 equals minus 10, and to get to minus 10 by taking something off 50, you needed 60. Used to be 9, now it's 8, since they took Pluto away. Yeah, we fall. They open the floor of the elevator, Craig, and we fly down about 20 million floors. Oh, been there, done that. Got the t-shirt and Googled it. That's the first time I've seen a repeated one. "12 disciples? Has to be. I'm not religious, but I know the basics. All right. Right, so apparently Earth does have an invisible donut-shaped radiation belt in space called the Van Allen radiation belt. 2 main visible zones. And sometimes a temporary third. So there is a ring around the Earth. It's the radiation ring, and it has 2 visible zones. I'm going with it. I cannot think of anything else. Oh, shite! Oh, we did better that time. Amazing, isn't it? Like the first time we do it, we make it all the way to the end. Come on, let's go for it this time. The moment you launch the game, that's how it starts. The eyes opening and stuff. Oh, it's a car one. Yeah, 4. Its car's got 4 tires. What? I mean, what else? Unless it's Del Boy. No, we're alright. We're going. Oh. This one's got lines on it. Is that like how many pieces is the leg split into? 1, 2, and 3. And it's how many sections on a leg does an ant have? Or is it just how many legs does an ant have? It can't be that, because it's showing it right there, right? How many sections on an ant leg? 6 primary structural segments, plus 4 to 5 smaller subdivisions. It has to be segments because we've got the upper leg, lower leg and foot. Yeah, baby. Hey, Golden Samurai. Welcome to the world of puzzle. Rugby shirt. Rugby shirt. Rugby shirt. What has the numbers got to do with it? Okay, hold on. It's not the amount of letters. How many players on a rugby team? Guys, I don't know the answer to that one. Yeah, number of players. How many players in a team? 13? 15. 15, guys. 15. Hello, Majok. It's a rugby ball. That's a rugby ball. Yeah, it's rugby. It might be a football in America, but it's a rugby ball here. The football is round. Oh, dates. What? A baby could be born. Oh, I know. It's the date that the first baby was born on Mars. No, it's not that. I'm getting George Orwell here, but you guys can come in whenever you want. Planets, stars. Is this like a baby being born or something? Did a baby ever go into space? Oh, cloning? You think it's cloning? Well, why this image though? Why 1984? I need reasons. Hey Google. When was the first baby cloned?
There is no verified record of a human baby ever being cloned. While a company called Clonade claimed in December 2002 that the first cloned baby, Eve, was born, they never provided DNA evidence or scientific proof to substantiate their claims.
2002, guys. Do you think this image represents baby cloning?
Green, that icon of the baby below the year 2002 likely represents the cloning claim from that year, as there's no official scientific proof that a human baby has never been cloned.
So somehow we have to connect the baby with the space image, and whatever we come up with as a connection has to relate to one of the numbers above one of these three elevators.
The icon and the baby icon likely relate to the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey, which was released in 1968, represented by the elevator in the center with the number 1968 above it.
Thank you. Good enough for me. There was a baby in that? Ooh! 2001: A Space Odyssey. Ireland? Zombies in Ireland? When was Ireland wiped out by a zombie plague? The Walking Dead. That's Ireland, right? So what the hell is the connection with Ireland and zombies? let's ask. What is the connection between Ireland and whatever this is, a zombie or something, and the dates 1994, 95 and 96? Oh, yeah. Okay. We've already got it. The Cranberry song, Zombie. Yeah, good one. It's, yeah, you're right, Madjog. When did that song come out? When did the Cranberries release Zombie?
The Cranberries released the song Zombie in 1994.
Bada bing!
Could you tell me a bit more about what you're looking for? Are you thinking about buying new sheets?
Am I thinking about buying new sheets? No. Sorry, just she was listening to everything I say there. Mona Lisa. Oh, when was the Mona Lisa stolen? When was the Mona Lisa first stolen?
The Mona Lisa was first stolen from the Louvre Museum in Paris on August 21, 1911.
Bingo! So I guessed what it was. I just had to save myself looking it up by going to Gemini. It'd be cool if like users can invent their own images and stuff like at the end there, and then we can just add them into the game via a mod or something.
That would be a fantastic way to customize games.
Shush.
While I can't generate images here in live mode, you can always use the regular
Shush.
Gemini
Bloody hell.
to create them and then add them to you.
Right, we have Heartbreak and a building. Yes, but that's the point, Angry. That's why it's called in and out. The out part is meant to be you looking outside of the room. It actually says it in the description that you have to look at books. Heartbreak Hotel, when Heartbreak Hotel came out, yeah. You have to look in books, you can look on the internet, you can use your own mind if you know it. That's the whole purpose, is to research it. Because I won't guess them all. I don't know when Heartbreak Hotel came out, but if we figure out the puzzle and we know, oh, it's Heartbreak Hotel, then we can ask. But maybe asking it what the image, maybe that's going too far. What year was Heartbreak Hotel released?
Elvis Presley released Heartbreak Hotel on January 27, 1956. It was his first single with RCA Victor and became
Heartbreak Hotel, oh baby, you're getting so lonely, baby. Alright, here we go. Uh-huh. Nice one, great. Is that a patent number? Don't tell me. I'm going to look up the number. US 596. Like, I wouldn't have got that pulp reference number. Oh, US patent. It's Amazon's one-click ordering patent. Yeah, method and system for placing a purchase. It's a method and system for placing an order to purchase an item via the internet. US patent. Now why this doesn't say A on it? Oh, I didn't put an A, did I? What a prick. Okay, it's the same thing. It was patented in 1999 on September 28th. Oh, September. The month. What month was it patented, right? Why the pages? We're on 5, we're a good way up. US patent 5960411 is Amazon's fave. Yeah, A is for Amazon then. Is Amazon's famous one-click patent granted on September 28th, 1999. We don't have a 1999 on the list, we don't have a 28, but we do have a September. It's covered the e-commerce method, allowing customers to purchase items online instantly using pre-stored payment and shipping information. The patent expired in 2017, but it was taken out and expired in September, which is the 9th month. I've got nothing better to go on than that. Oh, shite! No! I've got further to fall. What the hell else could it have been then? Amazon patented the act of clicking a button once. One click buy. Okay, we're going to get repeated ones of these so we can rush through them. There's no running, by the way, it's one pace and one pace only. I want the Amazon one to come out again because I've only got 2 choices now. That looks like a CD-ROM and that looks like the Colosseum. But it isn't. Is that a stadium? Is that a football stadium? And a CD? Is that a CD? 10, 9 and 8. Guys. Discus? Olympics? No. Pokemon? Oh, I wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't have a clue about that. How do I stalk the fire? Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know about that. What is that symbol on the right? Is that meant to be like a stadium, football stadium? I don't think a discus has a hole in the middle. I'm just going to ask AI something. Would you consider these images to be a CD-ROM and a football stadium of some sort, or a sports stadium?
On the stadium on the right, but the image on the left is actually a stylized Pokeball from the Pokemon series rather than a CD-ROM.
Gray, I don't know what life you've been leading. A Pokeball?
I assure you, it's a Pokeball, not a Pokeball.
Got AI giving me jip. Right, so what is the number? Is it how many Pokeballs were there? How many Pokeballs are there? 39. But there are 9 generations. Gen 1 to Gen 9. I'm going for 9. Ah! Fuck you, Pokemon! Can you now appreciate that we completed this game at the first try? Is it how many ears do we have, or how many senses do we have? 5 senses, 2 years. First one's meant to be easy. If they can ask how many tires a car has, they can certainly ask how many ears a person has. Pokemon, I would never have got that. Right, football, net, goals. The most amount of goals scored in a game? Is that both sides combined, or? What? 149 to 0. What did they do? Tie up the other side? You're going to have to help me on this one, guys. My football knowledge is limited to what you see on that screen. That there's a ball and there's a net. And 22 players? 22? 22? Any objections to 22? Going. Wiping the brow. Oh, dates again. I was gonna. What this ship doesn't know what it wants to be. Is it a freighter? What's the cross for? Or is it a mast? Is it Arctic? Something in the Arctic? A ship in the Arctic? Like one of those dredger things, like in the movie, like in the, you know, the latest movie of Frankenstein. How'd you know that, Gray? How is that a cruise ship? These look like freighters. So Titanic again then. It doesn't look like Titanic though. I mean, it's sunk in 1912, and we do have a 1912 there. But that's not Titanic. But okay, a ship hit an iceberg. I suppose if it looked like Titanic, it would have given it away, but then they do have that. But okay, 1912, Titanic sunk, so... Clover, sheep. Okay, I think I know what question to ask. No, it's not the right question. So the clover for me is Ireland and sheep, so it's like how many sheep in Ireland, but no. 3 to 5 million. Could the clover represent somewhere else? So I'm just going to put which country does the four-leaf clover represent? Celtic folklore. The shamrock versus the four-leaf clover. Okay. The four leaves mean faith, hope, love and luck. You need all of those with a sheep, don't you? What's the connection between a clover leaf and a sheep? Apart from it probably eats them. How many clover leaves can a sheep eat in a lifetime? Nobody's ever measured that, surely. So sheep eat this stuff, right? But that's all I know. Even if we ask her how many sheep in the world, what's the clover got to do with anything? Oh, wait. Oh, no, it can't be. Guys? Yeah, but what's the clover leaf for? The amount of sheep in the world far exceeds any of those numbers. So okay, it's related to Celtic regions, right? So how many sheep in Celtic regions only? $19.1 million. It's not even close. It's not even anywhere near. I feel like I'm on an up-to-date version of the Krypton Factor here. Or the adventure game. And we're all trapped in a room until we can figure them. I might have to Gemini this and see. Maybe it's nothing to do with sheep, maybe it's to do with wool. But then why the clover? $5 to 7 million kilos of wool produced every year in the Celtic regions. We could go for grams then. No. Is that highlighting the middle one again? What's it doing? Don't be giving stuff away. Or H. Alright, let's see if Gemini can work it out. We need a connection between these two images and one of these numbers above the elevator. 372 million, 298 million, or 415 million.
Connection clover is luck, often represented by the lucky sheep. The connection would be the number 298 million.
Why?
To understand this connection, the sheep represents Dolly, the first mammal cloned from an adult somatic cell, which became world famous. As for the 298 million, that number represents the estimated number of sheep in the world around the time those cloning breakthroughs were happening.
So what's the importance of the clover?
The four-leaf clover represents luck, and in this game it refers to the approximate number of people of Irish descent worldwide, connecting back to the number above the elevator on the right.
Yeah, but we need a connection between the clover and the sheep.
Thinking through that connection, sheep often graze on clover, and in this context they connect to the figure of 298 million, reflecting the scale of those pastoral populations.
Okay. She's come up with that number twice for different reasons. The cloning of Dolly the sheep didn't even cross my mind. Don't let me down, Googles. Like, if I just guess the answer and I'm right, but I don't know why, it's going to kill me. I need to know the reason why. Well, we got the wrong elevator. We tried 298 million and we died.
Ouch. That is a tough way to go out. To help figure out the correct elevator number, could you share what the full set of images or clues are for this puzzle? If you're looking at specific pictures, like the stadium, the Pokeball CD-ROM, the sheep, or the...
No. We're done with that. Right, what was this again? How many legs has a cat got? I mean, yeah. Oh. What have the Romans ever done for us? Is this to do with Sparta? Is it 300? Tell me I'm wrong. I haven't even seen the movie. Ah, okay, Craig. Gotcha. Ooh, 3 symbols. A book with a feather, could be a quill, a road, and... Is that a fizzy drink or a playing card? And 3 dates. Long road. Winding road. The long and winding road. But what's the other 2? Penned the song? When was the song The Long and Winding Road penned? And what's the card then? So Long and Winding Road was released in 1970. We have 71 there. It was on the Let It Be album, May 8th, 1970. So maybe it isn't Long and Winding Road. That leads to your door. No. There's no... So this is writing. What the hell do you think this is? Yeah, Craig, go for it. Yeah, go for it. It's probably something really obvious, is it? That doesn't help me. I know Jack, what's his face, right? Okay, let me look. He's a novelist and poet. Died in 1969, born in 1922. So, if he died in 69, then he's written something in either 57 or 65 relating to notable works on the road. (1957). Sorry, I didn't even see your message there, Craig. Well done. Didn't see your message, but I read it there, yeah, on the road. So, okay. What's the last image? What's this? Drugs. Is that what that is? A glass of stuff? Oh my god. Well done. I would not have got that. I would absolutely not have got that one. Well done, sir. Nice one. Yeah, team effort, man. Team effort. I'll get some, you get some. Oh, okay, this one's a piece of piss. Yeah, look, the floor is, yeah, trapdoor. You have to get in the lift to progress. What? See, for me, I've just got my car brain on. To me, that's a spark plug. It's not, though. But then there's detonation. And in the internal combustion engine, there are 4 cycles to the piston. No, it can't be. It looks like a bottle of Domestos shoved down a U-bend. What is this to do with nuclear something? I'm struggling to work, obviously this is an explosion, but I'm struggling to work out what this is. See, I see that gap and I see fuel being injected in and the sparking, but it's not a spark plug, because if it is, that is the absolute worst drawing. It doesn't even sit like that either. It can't be that. What? Maybe it's not even a bottle. What the hell could that be? I'm thinking it's a date, though. It's a date that's something like the first nuclear test or something. There's nothing here, though, that looks like it represents nuclear, apart from the explosion. But even then, that could be dynamite. Like on the image on the left, could be like a detonator or something. First nuclear test was in 1945, called Trinity. So that's out. Right, I won't show Gemini the elevators and I won't show it the other image. I'm just going to ask her and see if she can figure out what that image is. Something went wrong? Can you tell me what this image is representing?
This image represents recycling, showing a plastic bottle and other items that can go into the recycling bin.
What? Do you think she's right? Recycling? How is that a bin? And the explosion is what? Okay, what about both images together?
The image on the left shows a bottle, and the image on the right looks like an explosion or impact icon. Together, they could represent different power-ups or actions in a video game.
No, this is a monitor that we're looking at, a screen, and it's in a room in a puzzle game. And we have to figure out the connection between the two images, and whatever that connection is represents one of these three numbers.
Since the left image shows a bottle being crushed, which can be associated with impact and crumpling. Which number from the screen are you leaning towards?
I don't know. Oh, wait though. Yeah, destruction maybe? 666? No, that's got... No, I don't know.
Let's look at it another way. The image on the left is a bottle being crushed or compacted. The image on the right is an explosion. Both suggest force or impact. Any other thoughts?
Yeah. What's it got to do with 1925 or 4 or 666?
This bottle crushing and explosion imagery likely represents force or destruction. To solve the puzzle, try connecting this theme to clues found earlier in the game, such as item...
Oh, there is no clues earlier in the game. Or maybe. So she thinks that's recycling and stuff? You keep relating 666 to the beast. And then we have just a single integer number. And then we have a date, possibly. So the connection between the two here would be destruction, right? The bottle would be getting destroyed as part of the recycling, and something gets destroyed in an explosion. Do we associate the devil with destruction? That's not enough to go on, surely. I was wanting to beat my time, but it's not gonna happen, is it? This one's got me stuck. It could be rubbish. That's what that could be, just like garbage. And then the explosion. But what the hell is the link? don't get the two. I don't understand the two images. Anybody? 4 images? How is there 4? Oh, the bottle, this, and this. No, they've got to mean something, man. Can't just be the no. See, we're 4 floors in. It's going to get a bit more complicated than, you know, how many bits of images there are. And then, are you going to count the debris around the explosion? What if it isn't a bottle? I mean, if that's a bottle and that is a piece of rubbish, what's this square thing? Is that meant to be the bin? I've never seen a bin that looks like that. And why the gap? And the gap here. This is one of those where I could pick the correct lift and not even know why. I wouldn't associate... See, the devil is like religious stuff, right? I wouldn't associate that with any of these things here. Okay, let me just look something up. Okay, there was a mining disaster in 1925. That was an explosion. But that's in the UK though. Do you think this has got anything to do with mining? Is that a piece of coal? Is this a piece of mining instrument? Oh, what the hell. It'd be quicker to go through another 4 floors. Right, I'm a female now. God damn you. I should have quit when I finished it the first time, but then people would have said, oh, it's too easy. Always in the movies and TV series, when lights switch on, they always make a noise, don't they? Especially if they're all in a row. Clunk, 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 clunk. Yeah, that one we know. I sussed that one out quite easily. This looks like that insulating tape you can buy, the red and yellow, black and yellow stripe one. Okay, Van Gogh. Van Gogh, when did he die? Or when was he born or something? Cut off his own ear, of course. Born in 1853, died in 1890. Oh, great. Oh, but wait though. The stars are there for a reason. Because he painted a Starry Night image, didn't he? When did he do that then? Starry Night. Double R? Double R. Starry Night. When painted. 1889. So he painted Starry Night the year before he died. Okay, that wasn't too much of a difficult one. See, Steve, that number 4 might have been the right one, but maybe not for that reason. Is this to do with Scream and paint? Is this the movie Scream? I don't know. That's where that mask is from? Why the paint palette then? And 3 more dates. Well, I don't think there was any artist that looked like this. Right, so that's the Scream mask, okay? So the person who designed it, when was he born? The iconic ghost face mask from Scream was inspired by Edvard Munch's 1893 painting called The Scream. Thank you, Craig. I mean, really? That image goes back to 1893? Oh, that image! Right. Yeah, I've seen that one before. I'm drawn to 1776 straight away, but I better just hold on here. Is this the Constitution or something? What's the bell for? Is this the Constitution? The US Constitution? That's a document or a scroll or something. See, this does this represent like the Liberty Bell or something? And then the Constitution is... What do I know? The Liberty Bell was commissioned in 1952 and cast... Sorry, 1752. Commissioned in 51, cast in 72. Okay. So that's American related. And then the US Constitution was 1787, ratified in 1788. So these dates don't correlate. I guess I'm ruling out 1620. Is that the Liberty Bell? Is that what that is? I mean, I'm just making guesses here. Guessing the document is something of some relevance. But the Liberty Bell is 1751, so it's after 1620, so it's Oh, I was trying to think what the other bloody document was. The American document, the Declaration of Independence, yeah. Remember, I walked in the room and said, I'm drawn to this one. Yeah, the Declaration of Independence. I couldn't think what the other one was. It was Constitution and there was another one. Yes, Independence and Liberty. That is the Liberty Bell. So I figured that much out. I couldn't figure out the bloody other document. Yeah, it's 1776, it has to be. If you look, if you guys look, bada-ba-ding, bada-ba-ding, ding, bada-ba-ding, bada-ba-ding, ding. If you guys check out, say, this. That's the Liberty Bell. Look at it. Okay, we haven't got the two sides there, but look at the top. That's that. I mean, to me that was fairly easily recognizable. But my brain could only come up with US Constitution. Thank you. Yes. Declaration of Independence, and I knew it because I saw the year there, 1776. Saw the bell. Couldn't figure out the other one. Oh, hello. Is that meant to be radiation or is it just a valve? Oh, is it a pipeline? A nuclear reactor, perhaps? When did Chernobyl go nuts? Chernobyl was 1986. That looks like a radiation symbol to me, but I've never seen it with those arrows. They're not recycling radiation now, are they? Right. It's earlier historical variations of the 1946 trefoil design that featured straight or wavy directional radiation arrows between the blades to supplement the 2007 ISO radiation warning pictogram. There's dates here, but none of them are any of those three. What's the pipeline got to do with it, though? '98, 1999 and 2025. Okay, I'm just looking up some stuff. 1986, 61. 2025 lock long leak. Official documents revealed that old degraded pipes at a UK Royal Navy nuclear facility repeatedly leaked low-level radioactive contaminated water into Loch Long. Scotland over extended periods. That was in 2025. Unless a Scottish person submitted these images. We're on floor 8 again. Oh. That's the only thing I've got to go off now. Okay. What date? Tokaimura nuclear accident, 1999. That's, yeah. I don't think anyone's going to be looking at a little one in a lock in Scotland. Don't kill me, Craig. That's twice she killed me. If you kill me for a third time, I'm gonna have to temporarily ban you from the channel. Oh man, come on. Oh, 90. How many minutes per yeah, 90? Is it 40? But what are we talking about, half time or full? Oh, let's just go with full. Don't you even. If it was half time, then I think the needle would have been at the bottom. Oh, the cover of is it Nirvana? Nirvana's record cover with the baby. What was that? What year was that? That baby's all grown up now. That album was released in 1991. And the baby was named, yeah, Spencer. Yeah, I remember that. The baby was 4 months old. The album was Nevermind. That's the baby, right? It has to be the Nirvana one. I mean, it doesn't look exact, because on Nirvana it had the arms were a bit more outstretched. And the baby didn't have any thing on. Where this one looks like it's actually wearing a jumper. But does that look like a record? And Nirvana? Am I? Maybe I'm thinking completely in the wrong thing. Because we have a date in the middle. The only date is the middle one. But it was released in September the 24th. 1991. No, we don't have a 9 or a 24 here. Right. So you guys know what we're talking about, right? Right, so it's basically right, so it's kind of this. I don't know what is the dollar. Was the dollar there? I don't remember the dollar, but yeah. So there's the baby on the album. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw that. What? Yeah, fit perfect. I know, it's, yeah, it's like you've got to guess what the people who made the puzzle up, you've got to guess what they're thinking. Oh, and by the way, in case you were curious and didn't know, this guy here, that's the baby, all grown up. Isn't it? Why the baby on Nirvana's album? Is that the guy? Is that the baby? Or is that him? Or is that him? Maybe that's not him. Maybe these are the same. Maybe. Who knows? Who cares? If that's a record, why wouldn't the middle bit be black to show a hole? What other statistics? I mean, you can't have album sales because those the three numbers are too low. I'm gonna have to Gemini it. Maybe we'll get through one set of floors without Gemini at some point. Hi. I'm thinking this might represent the Nevermind album cover from Nirvana, but if it does, we need to find a connection between these two images and these three numbers on the elevators. This is these two images is all that I have. I've got to connect these two images together. I don't know whether the image on the left is an album, a record. It doesn't have a hole in the middle, so I actually don't know. I can't even 100% be sure that's the baby from the Nirvana album, but I'm guessing it is. But if we connect the two somehow, maybe ask ourselves the question, like, it's not release date, so it's something has to be connected to those and those three numbers. Oh, okay.
Swimming Baby is definitely a nod to Nirvana's Nevermind, since tracks 3 and 12 on that album are Come As You Are and Something in the Way. Do they connect to the puzzle in some way, perhaps pointing towards the number 1998?
Yeah, she was thinking of album tracks. 12-inch record. 1998 had a master or track 3. Yeah, no, yeah, track 3. Yeah, that's what she pointed out, Come As We Are. She suggested it could be a mini disc. And Something in the Way is track 12. You had a remaster in 1998? Okay, in that case, did Nirvana's Nevermind come out on Laserdisc? No, it didn't. Interesting. It was reissued in 1998, like you say. Should we do it? We're only going to lose 2 floors. I might even survive the fall. Craig? Dude. My God. Right. Mind you, I was filled up on coffee at the time. Decaf, though. Okay, just getting a drink there. Okay, first two were easy then. How many states in the United of America? Mozart, Beethoven. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Beethoven, right? How many symphonies did Beethoven have? Symphony number 9. Yeah, that's a famous one. How many symphonies did he do? Yep, 9 complete symphonies. It's a bittersweet symphony. Right. That's gotta be right. It has to be. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh, iPad. iPod, sorry. Stocks? Shares? So even if the iPod was released in 1999, let's say, what the frick has the other... What's the stock thing got to do with it? The first iPod was 2001, so it must be Apple. Apple's stocks. What? Apple stock value? Did they have a surge or a slump or something? I'm focusing on the 1999 for the moment. Right, Apple's stock price in 1999 was 37 cents per share. Is that right? In 1999, Apple's stock, AAPL, started the year at about... Okay. What's the 399 and the 1? That's good. That's an iPod, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, no. No. 399. Is that the... Oh, is that to do with the price? How much was the iPod when it came out? $399. You can unrestrain now. Sometimes I need a bit of time to figure it out. Sometimes I get there, sometimes I don't. Oh no, not another Apple. Alright, that's the iPhone. You know, if you look up things like when did Facebook start, when did such and such start, when did the first iPad come out, and you know, when did MSN Messenger start as well. Like, it's surprising that so many of them are in the 2000s still. Like Facebook, you think, God, it's only been around like 20 years. It feels like it's been around for ages. But anyway, yeah, first iPhone, so 2007. That's 2 Apple questions in a row. Are we trying to get to the core of things here? 2007, the first iPhone, and we're in 2026, so we're 19 years down the line. And Well, I know it's an asteroid. Is it a planet? Is it the Starship Enterprise? What's the clock time? Oh man, those noises coming through my speakers. I've got 5.1 sound. I've got speakers behind me, and the things I'm freaking hearing behind me, like it's in the room. Right, so it's obviously Halley's Comet and how often it comes around, but I can't remember if it's, I think it's 86 years, right? Let's have a look. How often Halley's Comet? I think it's 86, but it's going to double. Oh, 76. Halley's Comet comes around more than I do. Right, balloons. Birthday. What the hell is that meant to be? Calculator? An advent calendar? 5, 6 and 7. I mean, there's seven buttons missing, if that's what they are. There's 7 buttons missing, but what's the significance of the balloons? 99 black and white balloons. Why would they have squares missing? It can't be. I mean, we're halfway up. It can't be how many buttons are missing off this thing. So don't restrain yourself. Figure out what it is. We've got 4 balloons. I don't know if the 4 balloons is significant. 7 buttons missing. If they are indeed buttons. That's a weird looking calculator. It could be a calendar. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they've got 30. So yeah, the 31st day would be missing. It was a calendar. Oh. How many months have got 30 days? But then why are the buttons missing? Why the balloons? There's only 4 months. Actually, all the months have 30 days. Just some of them have got an extra one. But exactly 30 is 4 months only. Which is what's represented in the balloon. So we have April, June, September, November. And the only one that has a, like, April is 4, June is 6, September is 9, and November is 11, so... Wait though, if 4 months have 30 days, 7 months, because February's out, 7 months have got 31 days. But again, what the hell is the balloon collection? It's like it's a celebration, like a birthday or something. Okay, I'm gonna have to Google her and ask her. What do you think these 2 images represent?
The visual grid or chart 3 balloons. Together, they might represent a code or a specific clue for a puzzle in your game. What game are you playing?
The game is called In and Out. It's not out. It's not released yet. There's actually 4 balloons, and whatever this chart is has got 7 buttons missing. But there must be a connection with the balloons, and we have to figure out the connection and then pick an elevator, 5, 6, or 7. That is 5, 6, or 7 is the correct answer to whatever is the connection between these 2 images. What do you mean it makes the shape of a number 6?
I was thinking about the grid, number 6. Let's look at the clues again to find the true connection between the grid, the balloons, and the elevator number.
4 balloons, and then whatever this image on the left is.
Grid has a column, and you mentioned there are 4 balloons. It's likely that each column corresponds to a balloon. By counting the visible buttons in each column and comparing that to the total possible buttons, the missing pattern leads us to elevator number 7.
The gaps make the shape of 7. Yeah. And what about the balloons though? So 30, what's 30? It's not going to work, is it? Because that means there's 23 buttons that are there. Divide it by the 4 here. You can't. I mean, you could put a button on this, on the second row. On the second row, so you've got 1, and then forget the right hand side. So you've got, on the left hand side, you've got 1 button, then you've got 2 buttons on the second row. If you had 3 buttons on the second row, it would still make 7. So yeah, 4 balloons. I don't know if the amount of balloons is necessary, just is important, just the fact that it's something to do with balloons and maybe a date, celebration of a date. But why a specific number here? The only specific date I can think of is Bonfire Night, which is the 5th, but I don't know. You don't celebrate that with balloons. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ask another AI. Hello, Claude. Either 5, 6, or 7. Right. I've asked Claude. See if it can come up with anything. See if it's smarter than Gemini. This will test all the AIs. Deciphering the connections between the dots and the balloons. Are they dots? I just screenshotted this page and sent it that. I need more detail. How many squares and dots are in each row? It looks like a symmetrical pattern. It's a 6 by 5 grid. 7 are missing. it also thinks there's 3 balloons. Was my image not detailed enough? Yeah, but it isn't. It isn't. It says, given the numbers you provided, this points to door 7. Here's the logic. The grid is 6 by 5 equals 30 total squares. You've said 7 of them are missing. That count of missing squares directly matches one of the 3 door numbers, so the grid is essentially telling you 7. The 4 balloons, like they might be a red herring or a secondary clue. There is no red herrings here, I don't think. Or perhaps hint at a different puzzle nearby, but on its own 7, no. The balloons must be significant. Possibly indicating celebration. I mean, could that be a calendar or something? Why would it have stuff missing on it though? Oh, now it's asking me to do the balloons have strings of different lengths? I don't think it's going to be that complex. No, even Claude is stumped. I can't really get a better image, can I? You have to stand back and press E to look closer, which is mental. That doesn't make any sense. Helium? Oh. Periodic table then. Wait a minute. Yeah, where is helium in the periodic table? Of course. What number element is it? No, it's number 2. Helium. Yeah, that's a good one. Let me have a look at the periodic table for myself. It's number 2. Oh, wait a minute though. Wait a minute. The way the periodic table is laid out, this is hydrogen, that is helium, this is lithium, beryllium, but then there's a shitload over here. The 5th element is boron, the 6th one is carbon, and the 7th one is nitrogen. Yeah, look at the missing, look at the gaps on this thing. Right? Now look at this. Are we seeing gaps? And look, it's 1 and then 2. 1 and then 2. But there's so much more in the middle here. And helium has that's the atomic weight, right? Again, that's nothing though. Helium does have 6 letters in it though. Is it a noble gas? Is helium class... I mean, is this... like in the list of all the types of materials, noble gas is in... no, that's not in alphabetical. Can we make a connection between helium and 5, 6, or 7? I think you're right. I think helium. I think you've hit it. Okay, so I'm going to put down, we think it's the periodic table, and the balloons represent helium. How can that link to 5, 6, or 7? Can you fill balloons with nitrogen? Don't see why not, right? Right, atomic number 2, group 18, period 1, mass number 4. Yeah, it hasn't got all the squares on it, but certainly it's a representation of that, isn't it? I'm just going to have a look at the nitrogen thing. Damn. That was a... Okay, wait a minute. If it's helium, then helium would be represented by this button. And that is the 6th one along on this particular chart. Shall we just go for 6? It's helium, and helium sits in the top right corner. Now, obviously there's a load missing, but on this particular chart itself, it is the 6th button across. Or the 2nd one, depending how you look at it. I'm just going to go for one. I've been on this for too long. I don't even know if my reasoning was correct. We did this one, wasn't it 1826? I'm going with my memory. That's a bad idea. The first permanent photograph was in 1826. Thank you. Well done, Mark. Well done, Mark. Okay. So Ireland is missing, so that... Okay. Oh, why does it have to flash? Is it how many constituent parts it's broken into? Scotland, Wales, England and Northern Ireland. That will be 4. I'm just going for it. It's like Trivia Pursuit. Yeah, it is. It pretty much is. Oof, that was a quick guess. I had to go for that one. Oh, space shuttle. Explosion. Challenger. Really? You're going with this now? I mean, Columbia blew up as well, but that was on the way in. Yeah. Problem is that Challenger blew up in 86. So it doesn't match any of these. That is representing space shuttle, right? I mean, it's a very crude drawing. And the explosion. What is the link between these numbers? It has nothing to do with dates. But I can tell you what it is. Oh, Craig just gave it away. Yeah, I was about to say it did blow up 73 seconds into the launch. I can tell you all about it. I can tell you that the crew survived the explosion. I can tell you it was down to NASA rushing themselves because they wanted to make a launch date because they'd already failed a couple of times. And that it was ice on one of the O-rings which had caused a crack and fuel leak. It wasn't sealing properly. Right, DNA. Amount of strands on a DNA? I don't know. Do we have 30 minutes? DNA has 2 strands. Is 30 minutes the limit? I haven't got a clue. Dude, what is this? What is this? Give me a link between DNA or chromosomes or something. There's 46 chromosomes, that's not going to be it. What's the link here? Numbers 3, 4 and 5 are the answer. She reckons that's a vitamin, K3. What about 4 chemical bases, ATCG? Therefore 4.
DNA structure on the left of chemical bases. Elevator number 4 makes sense.
Guys. I've got a feeling it's a 30-minute time limit. Oh. Thank you, Mark. The clock stopped. Now what the fuck? Is that meant to be Jupiter? Because of the spot. That's asking about time, isn't it? 84 years. Length of a day on Jupiter. Okay. Yeah, of course. Which is 9 hours 55 minutes. Orbit. No, it can't be. Yeah, years of orbit. How many times? We've gone over the 30 minutes. How long does Jupiter take to orbit the Sun? 11.56 years. assuming this is Jupiter and it's asking us a length of time for something, is there a connection between Jupiter and the number 84, 185, or some random flashing number? What? I said, yeah, I said 185, didn't I? It should be 165.
That 165 definitely draws the eye, especially since Jupiter today is just shy of 10 hours. While we think about that, is there anything specific about the time on the clock that catches your attention?
No, it's just a representation of time. It's asking about time, and there's a planet there which we assume is Jupiter, and the answer is 84, 165, or this random number. We need to make a connection between these two images.
And clock together likely represents the planet's orbital period, with the number representing the time it takes to complete one full orbit around the Sun. For example, 84 is roughly the number of Earth years it takes for Uranus to orbit the Sun.
Okay. What if it's Uranus? What if it's Uranus?
It takes approximately 84 Earth years to complete one orbit.
Okay, so all we need is a planet that's to match one of these, right? But what if Pluto does it in, or Neptune or Pluto does it in 165? And what is this for? Usually, last time we had this, we had to use this one because it was in the middle between the two numbers. Or it was an... Ah, I got it. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. Okay. Okay, Uranus takes 84 years. How long does the next furthest planet take? Please say 165.
The next planet out is Neptune, and it takes 165 Earth years, 164.8 years to be precise, to complete one full orbit around the Sun. That fits right in with that 165 number you saw earlier.
And
If the image is asking about orbital periods, the sequence lines up. Uranus, approximately 84 years. Neptune, approximately 165 years.
And the next planet isn't a planet, it's Pluto, correct? And the next planet isn't a planet, it's Pluto, correct?
That's right. Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet in 2006. If your game sequence happens to stretch out to dwarf planets, Pluto takes about 248 Earth years to complete one orbit around the Sun. So the pattern for the outer solar system's orbital periods looks like this. Uranus, approximately 84 years. Neptune, approximately 165 years. Pluto, approximately 248 years.
So, if we are to presume it's a planet they're talking about, what planet do you think this image depicts?
That image shows Jupiter, which you can tell by the banded cloud pattern and the distinctive oval
No,
shape of
no,
the rings.
no. Let's say it's either Neptune or Uranus. Which one do you think is most likely?
Given those options, I would lean towards Uranus, as that icon likely represents its rotation axis, which is tilted significantly.
Oh, she's too scientific. I'm gonna have a look for myself. Right, Neptune. Oh, just give me images, you bastard. Okay, it does have that blue eye thing, doesn't it? Uranus. Yeah, you're right. It does look more like Neptune. You sure? So hold on. Right, right, so Neptune is 165. This is the last floor, Craig. If you get this one right, then I'll your excuse for all the other ones that didn't go quite right. And this one represents Pluto, which isn't a planet, which is why it's going mental. You got your reprieve, mate. You have redeemed yourself, sir. Same QR code? Yeah, it is. I can recognize it. Yay! Well done, guys. Well done. Thanks for the help. My God. If I press this button, we start again. I'm not doing another one. Yeah, Craig, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Because Pluto is like, because we went from 84 to 165, and then, you know, Pluto, as it said, was 248. And it was discovered in 1930. Not even 100 years ago. Yep. No human will live long enough to see it do that. Okay, so that is the game In and Out. It's not released yet. I'm hoping that for the release, they're going to add even more puzzles to it. Yeah, it's just a little indie one, and if you, I don't know what the price is going to be on it or anything, but I enjoyed it. It was cool. Yeah. So In and Out is basically representing the fact that you find clues, you know, in the game on the level, and also outside as well. In fact, if I can just nip to the developers' stuff here, let me see if I can just get to the game. So, and I'll read you what they say. Right, it says, and I quote, "To progress in and Out, you will have to look outside the game. In and Out is a first-person puzzle game built around a simple rule. Use everything in and out of the game. Players awaken inside a mysterious technology. To understand the experiments and continue progressing, players may need to use resources from the real world. Search the internet. Consult books or reference material. Recognize cultural, scientific, or historical information. Interpret symbols and visual clues. Use everyday knowledge and external tools. Ask their audience for help. The boundary between the game and the real world is part of the puzzle." So searching on the internet and asking Google and stuff is actively encouraged, but you don't have to if you can try and get through without. But I think some of these ones, like the Pluto Uranus one, unless you knew the numbers in your head, you're going to have to look it up, either using Pear's Encyclopedia or Google. It doesn't matter. It's going to have to. Yeah, they tricked you with that. Was stress test. I'm sure. Viewers can research clues alongside the creator, suggest search terms and external resources, recognize references the creator may have missed, debate possible interpretations. Yeah, so this is for me as a creator, I suppose. No, as a viewer. I can talk to the creators, I guess. I don't know. Creators are encouraged to begin without... Oh, you mean content creators? To begin without researching the game beforehand. Yeah, I did that. I just read the initial blurb. Confusion, investigation, and discovery are essential parts of the intended experience. Well, you covered me in all of those things. I got confused why some of the answers were wrong. Please avoid revealing late game solutions. Major narrative discoveries are the final sequence in video titles and thumbnails. Uh-oh. Please avoid revealing late game solutions. Major narrative discoveries are the final sequence in video titles and thumbnails. Oh, in titles and thumbnails, not necessarily in the video itself. Okay, so I'm all right then, right? Yeah. Yeah, it just says avoid revealing late game solutions. Major narrative discoveries are the final sequence in video titles and thumbnails. So in other words, don't have a thumbnail of you falling down the elevator. No, I didn't do that. Community-driven problem solving. No combat. No conventional jump scare driven horror. Atmospheric science fiction storytelling. All right, there it is. In and out. I don't know if it's even on Steam. Well, it must be on Steam because I got a key for it. Let me see if Steam has got a date on there. I don't know whether it's called In and Out with AND. Yeah, there it is. In and Out. Is there an update to that? In and Out Alive. Planned release date 2026. That's all I know. Yeah, that's all it says. What's this other title then? In and Out Alive. Is that the same thing? No, it's a different thing. £2.49. No, it's a different thing. Yeah, so it just says it's coming out this year. That's it. Don't know when. But I know it'll be released again some sunny day. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We completed it twice. And I'm presuming there's still some more questions we haven't even found yet. So we could, there's still some more replayability on those. Yeah. All good stuff. Guys, thank you. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll catch you on the next one. So take care. Bye-bye.